What's this? should send a warning to the huntsman. I wonder how he'll react to losing his pets.
Where is that? Unless you're here to fix my problem, I am not interested. Oh, the eagle-bearing Misthios.
Ah, Cassandra, you've arrived.
Great.
This is the...
Another joins the fray. If you people have no important business here...
Please, I'm healthy. I promise.
That man's afraid. Where are you taking him?
It's not your business, Misthios. Any sign of this sickness has to be cooled.
You must be the magistrate in charge of... Tell me about this illness.
Looks like word of us is just like this foul plague. All these idiots are falling ill quicker than we can find a cure.
I heard...
Aren't we all? That Malakas went off to find ingredients. If you have so much time to stand around and chat, why don't you help?
I'll find this doctor.
Good. You do that. She's never around when you need her. If you can't find her, don't bother coming back. If you catch whatever's going around, I might need to make space in the carts for an extra body.
Keep it up, and you'll have to make space on the cart for someone your size.
Don't threaten me, Misthios. You don't know who you're dealing with.
You must have some idea about where the doctor might...
That Malakas left toward the forest, blabbering about ingredients.
A plague, a burned village...
Of course it's no accident.
I'll take a look around. Let's meet back here after you're...
There are a lot of forests in Macedonia.
Somewhere east of Potidaya, following along the coastline.
You're the man in charge.
I only know it started around the time that village burned.
You seem like you know something about...
I don't know anything. I want nothing to do...
I'll see to your doctor now.
Make it quick, Misthios.
Don't make trouble. Found her. Yeah! What happened here?
I only hit her once. What should we do with her? I knew she was up to something.
Thank you. Those men were... Oh! You are the Eagle Bearer.
You must be the doctor from Potidea. The magistrate's looking for you.
Of course he is. I knew something was amiss when his guards appeared out of nowhere and attacked me.
He seems to take extreme measures.
That's true. And although I understand his concern for the village, it shouldn't be at the cost of innocent lives.
Let's get back to Potidea.
Not yet, Misthios. My ingredients were stolen by bandits. I need the...
I'm willing to swim. For drachmi.
As expected of a resourceful Misthios. I'll have your...
You must have a plan to save the village.
This illness. It's slow and suffocating. But my...
I'll get the ingredients.
And I'll run back...
See you in Potidea.
I'll be back in town, Misthios. Bring my ingredients.
Magistrate's men. Strange they'd attack the doctor.
Sails down! Ship the oars!
There! We can probably salvage that!
Fight them for all your worth! Ready to send Sorry back! Barrage! Use flame! Fire!
There will be more battles like that! Nothing that Bestia can handle! right nearby!
Get that sail up! Onward! Let's go! Full speed! Archers! Ready!
A perfect hit, Commander!
Release now!
Commander, I need to brace, but get out of the way!
Fire the volley!
Reloading! Stop them, Commander!
Fire!
Lose another round!
Burn the ship! Use arrows! Speed up!
They are going to hit us!
Go! Rowan! Go!
These weapons behind us.
Shipboard!
Quickly talk to the doctor. No soldiers. Persian.
Ready, oars! Ready the ship for docking!
Τύχην αγαθήν λακτήσει. You poisoned us!
As expected.
What's going on here?
Cassandra, I found poison in the water supply. This is definitely the work of the Order.
Mystios, you've returned in one piece.
Listen to me when I'm talking. You're trying to sabotage us. Don't deny it!
Magistrate, please try to relax.
People have been drinking your medicine, but they all died anyway. Your cure is useless.
I suggest you keep your mouth shut before I decide to shut it.
The doctor's medicine has only made our situation worse.
As expected, the doctor is the one everyone blames. Someone like you, who kills problems rather than...
Enough, both of you! One of you is behind this, and I... The ingredients you use for your medicine. Why don't you take a sip, Doctor?
It's not necessary, Mystios. Let's focus...
It was her. Malaka. Your medicine was a fake. It killed everyone.
As expected. A little too late, I'm afraid. Already more than half of this village will die as slaves. You took long enough. I sent word the moment I saw her. Here, eagle bearer. Too late, eagle bearer. You got through now. Medicine can be tonic or poison. The only difference is the intent of the physician.
I knew my men attacked her for a reason. I only hope you made their deaths quick.
Did you find any clues on the doctor?
A note.
What do you think?
My wolves howl, my boars snarl, and my crows conspire. All for the blood of the Tainted One. You will bring them to me as expected. So the huntsman commands beasts who'd usually tear each other apart. Great. Something to look out for. The Order did this?
They did this because we were here, to draw us out. Father was right. I understand now why we live in the shadows, why we run. This...
We did what we could. It's all we could do.
I appreciate your words, Kassan. We can talk more back at the hide.
I should go back to Natakas with these clues. He might know what to make of them.
You're back. What did you find?
Clues. Maybe you'll know what to do with them. 1, the huntsman is supposed to be waiting in the forest. 2, he's surrounded by animals. And 3, he's by a lake.
I think I know where that might be. There's a crack in a cliff face that leads to a glade. If it...
Let's go.
I can't. Not yet. This is the huntsman. We've suffered at his blade for years. Father should be there to see him die.
If the huntsman is in this glade, I won't be able to wait for you and...
I'll be there.
I wonder what the Order has planned for me this time. Hopefully, fewer death trees. The huntsman has to know something about Darius. I'll get it out of him. I'm closing in, Huntsman. Takas and Darius better get to the Huntsman's Glade in time. I can't wait for them.
And she arrives.
The Huntsman. That was your game in the swamp.
All to help you understand the truth, Cassandra. You are no hero.
Been called a lot of things in my time. Hero's not high on the list, so... This isn't news to me.
You are tainted. The blood flowing through you has the power to raise kingdoms, to alter the course of entire civilizations. Good.
You called me a tainted one.
You are a tainted one. You think you're unique? A god? No. You are less than human. You are a rebel.
You know nothing about me.
I know more about you than you know about yours.
You can't know what I'll do or who I'll become. I decide my fate. I decide my future. And I've decided I'm a threat to you and your order.
You die here! That's how you want it! Show me! Come with me! To Hades! Happy to die if I can take you! Behold your gift to them. Death. Look at them. Do you remember their screams? Does it weigh on you? All the misery you've caused?
If you love your beasts so much, stop sending them to die.
You disrupt the natural order. And thus, you are unnatural. It will be my pleasure to restore order. To do nature's will. To return to the dead. Let's see how far... Look how you believe. There is nothing special. I'll believe you until there is no more blood left to spill. You can trust God. Say, you can just trust God. No part of you is good. Not your skin, not your bones.
Where did he go? We must track him down. Maybe Icarus will have better luck finding the huntsman.
You can't win.
Find you, huntsman!
Be safer without you.
You burned whole villages. Poison them.
The Order kills hundreds to stop your kind from killing thousands.
crack in the wall. Looks like the huntsman might have slipped through here. Stinks down here. Animals.
Come, Cassandra!
Leaves this camp. I'd rather die than let you bring more suffering to this world. It ends now, monster! You are a creature of chaos, Cassandra. Everything you touch dies screaming. How lonely you must be. The Order of
It's over, huntsman.
Oh, is that what you think? No. No!
Nice entrance.
Took the easy way.
Artabanus! The betrayer himself.
So you are Artabanus.
Pactius.
After all you've done to this family? How does it feel to have them watch you die?
Is that how Artabanus tells it? No. He started this.
What is he talking about?
We trusted him. I loved him. We were all as brothers. But he drew his blade against us. Did you not consider the cost? They'd be alive. Your mother, your siblings. May as well have killed them himself.
Darius, you have some explaining to do.
Cassandra,
You're hiding something. Speak.
Yes, Darius. Tell them about...
To protect Persia. Our children. Their future.
Then why did you betray us?
To keep that promise. It's time I told you the truth about Artabanus, protector of Persia.
We'll feign a frontal assault on the convoy, drawing away the majority of Xerxes' forces, giving you the chance to... Xerxes won't know what hit him.
Tomorrow, the Order's tyrant dies, and Persia will be safe.
There will always be more tyrants.
And there will always be us to stop them. King Xerxes had died, but his son continued his legacy. The new king needs to die, Amorges.
We can't just stab all our problems.
Artaxerxes is king now. His father and his father before him were Order puppets. With the Order, we can take no chances.
What if the Order aren't our enemy? They're powerful. Maybe if we work with them, we'll have all the resources we need to protect Persia.
Artaxerxes dies, as does anyone in league with the Order. As I suspected.
I can't let you in there, Atovanus.
They got to you.
No. I went to them. This king hasn't done anything.
Yet!
Guards!
Traitor! Amorges joined the Order of the Ancients. From that day, he's led the Huntsmen to destroy us and the Tainted Ones. He was my closest friend. Through war. Your birth. When he called the guards, he doomed our family.
The moment you drew your blade against the Order, you doomed us. Did you ever stop to think who else your blade has killed? Mother? My brothers and sisters? Me?
My son. I think of nothing else.
Pactias's death will be a beacon to the Order. Amorges and his full might will rain down on Macedonia. Father, we can't stay here. I'll pack the hideout.
Go. I have an old friend to bury.
Darius?
Cassandra.
Sometimes I think about a simpler life. Small stall and teaching my son how to catch them. Do you ever wonder about the simpler life?
I fight for the greater good. For the ones I love. Attack us. Bring your coat.
Do you think we'll see each other again?
I do.
How can you be so sure?
Trust me.
Pactius is dead, but the Order lives on. And with the Morgus at their head, none of us are safe. He'll bring his full might against us. Warriors, wit, cunning. He'll never stop hunting you. Or us.
Against us, he hasn't got a chance. They're still out there.
You're going to kill someone!
Should go to Dhimi and see who this is. he is. Darius. He's even sneakier than me. Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman, nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
No home, no connections. Sounds like a lonely life.
But it's still life, Cassandra. And the alternative? Better a lonely life than no life at all.
Will Natakas join us?
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans.
It got complicated.
That fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out.
You must have some idea.
He's smart. Knows to keep to the shadows. With this much military power stationed in the...
He's out there, Darius. What do you think is going on here?
Something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening.
All the more reason to find him. Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Ooh. I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
Follow me! Something happened to Natakas between here and Patre. We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will. After Macedonia, but before Achaea, what were you and Natakas doing?
Surviving.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from it. Dahl is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
And the path splits. Heavy armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
There is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good. Cassandra, over here. A path leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards at the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
I can see that.
Cut them down, Cassandra.
Working on it. Don't need 12 on them. Violence! Not exactly a warm welcome.
Cassandra, over here.
They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
If we move quietly, we can pick off the guards one by one.
A wise plan, Eagle Bearer. Clear the perimeter, quietly. Be fast, be silent. Quietly, Eagle Bearer. You take that one.
He couldn't have gone
I'll
far.
take this one.
Search the air!
This is one. A good kill.
Cassandra.
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
It must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
The truth is, I'm here because your
Of course.
My son.
There's something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still people who need our help. People who have been... The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here...
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me.
I should go to the fort. I see them.
Run! The others are down the mountain.
How about the Mistios with a bird? An eagle?
That's ridiculous. Stop asking me questions and let me be caged in peace.
Why you?
Get to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there.
Mistios. Thank you. Nothing there. Good. My girl! Have you seen my girl?
Your child is down the mountain with the others. Go!
Thank you.
We've done your cult favors, and we've come to claim ours. Signed, the Tempest. The Order and the cult working together. Not surprising.
We've been in Achaea too long. The Order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Mater!
My child!
Cassandra, you're back.
You're the Misthios who saved. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but
I found a note addressed to someone called the Tempest.
You know this name.
everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area. Look if you can help, Misthios.
She knows more than she's saying.
It doesn't matter. The Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here.
Stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us. These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get this.
We should get started.
Where will you start?
Patre is overflowing with the Tempest forces. I'll look for...
That woman,
There's more to the Tempest tale than she's telling, but she needs help. The people in Bura need help.
Then I'll pay her a visit.
Your father sure knows how...
He's been following up on some leads in Patre. Look for him in the hull of a ship.
Against the three of us?
And then, you'll be free.
I'll go to the harbor and track down the Tempest.
She can't be the only Order member in Achaea. I'll keep an eye...
See you soon, Cassandra.
You will. I could find Darius and attack us in Patre, or I could look for Cleta in Bura. Small alleyway. Here, Cleta.
Misthios, you came.
Call me Cassandra. Looks like the stranded people are settled.
Resources are scarce, but I try to provide.
It's normal to be uncomfortable. But
You remind me of my daughter. She was always aspiring to be...
it's not aspiring if you're already great.
These people will have to be their best selves. Our forces are monitoring the ships in and...
We need to get them out of here.
I'll help.
Leaving Ache is not going to be easy. But I've spoken to a few of the stranded and we've come up with a plan. Find Dorondas. He's overlooking the...
When do you think we'll go home?
They've flown away. Misthios. Tell me, is there anything...
The idea of settling down is like a dream to me.
In that case, welcome to Vora.
What brings you to Achaea?
I've traveled across many seas, Misthios. The blockade paused my journey as a merchant, but when you've been through as much as I have, when you've weathered, I fear these quiet times won't last.
All peace is hard-earned.
My sentiments exactly.
Cleta sent me to you. She said you lost your ships.
Indeed. I've discussed the plan at length with... Keep looking!
Guards.
They've upped their patrols.
I caught their attention at the fort.
We mustn't let them disrupt our peace, Misthios. Deal with them quietly.
I have to stop them before they get to the village. Another one.
Be careful. Remember what happened at the fort.
More guards. On horseback.
You'll pay for what you did, Mistios. Come on!
Mistios, you prevailed.
Thank you, Cassandra. I knew we need to set our...
Tell me what needs to be done.
We need a mode of transport across the Aegean. The ships we came in were taken when we arrived.
Perhaps we can strike a deal.
I have the time to help you now.
In that case, we should bring you up to speed on the foreman situation.
I'm listening.
She's quite a character. I've heard rumors that he frequents... Word is, he doesn't take well.
I can get people to like me.
I'm sure you have your...
My daughter. As a girl, she always wanted to steal. I've never stopped wondering if she...
Tell me more about your daughter.
As a child, she was unusually strong. People would say her strength wasn't the only.
Do you have any idea where your daughter...
She left with every day I yearned for.
There must be a reason why you're
My Fila. She captains the Skilla now.
Your daughter?
It's been years since I've heard from her. I pushed her too much.
She's an adult now. She makes her own choice.
Now isn't the time to dwell here, Cassandra.
I should get to Pilini.
More wine! Here's the man we're looking...
Here! Here, my friend!
We've come to get those ships.
Why, would be my first question. But then I realized
Let bygones now. Sail.
It seems like it'd be easier to silence...
See? Violence is not always... This is why I hate mercenaries.
I can still hear you.
Fine. Calm down.
What do you propose?
Helping you would cost more than my left arm. If I am to risk incurring the Tempest... I heard valuables can be found at Shipwreck Cove.
I'll take a look around Shipwreck Cove.
Remember, Mistios. I got...
Found it. That's what I'm looking for. There it is.
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
Here it is. I see it. Found it. There it is. should be enough.
You have the valuables I want.
I found what you wanted at Shipwreck Co-
This will do.
A deal's a deal.
I never go back on my word. I'll give you your ships back. But good luck getting past the Tempest. Thanks to you, Mistios, we have...
Horondas. Cassandra.
Mistios, no need for bloodshed. I just need you to come quietly, please. Releasing the stranded people has angered the Tempest.
Take me, then. We have done enough. There's no need to...
Did you do all this? This destruction, all this ruin? It's painful to watch.
No matter what happens,
Parents always believe in... I should have stopped her sooner. Stopped when the time comes to... What will you do, Cass?
I'm sorry, Cleta.
I was so proud of her. I don't think I ever told her that. There are still so many things. I should go help the rest. We'll meet up.